Hello, Gemini. This is your reading for the week of July 2nd to July 8th. Gemini general reading for sun, moon, or rising sign, depending on what you resonate best with. Let's go ahead and have a look and see what message or messages come through for you for this week, Gemini. Gemini, July 2nd to July 8th. Gemini, message or messages that come through for this week. Gemini. So Gemini, the message that is coming up for this week is I see that there's something that's happening, some major or some sudden change that is currently underway. You're right in the midst of it, and I feel like it's a very chaotic time right now. I feel that there's a lot of upheaval, some chaos happening in your life right now. And I feel like this wasn't necessarily planned. I feel like this may have happened suddenly and kind of left you unprepared. However, I do want to say that you do have a lot of positive energy and a lot of optimism during this situation, or this situation that is about to happen. I do want to say that you have a lot of optimism and you'll be able to get through this period with the strength that you have within. I do want to say that there's a lot of positive cards surrounding this tower right now. So even though that this time may be a little bit chaotic, it may be a little bit disastrous, or it may be so sudden that you weren't expecting that it would happen, I do want to say that the cards surrounding it are going to outweigh the negative effects of the tower. I do want to say that you have a lot of optimism to be able to deal with this energy. You have a lot of strength to be able to deal with this energy. And I want to say that even though it feels like you're kind of juggling things right now, maybe multitasking, especially regarding you might have different people that you're kind of juggling or trying to manage. I do want to say this could possibly be children that you're juggling, or this could be people that you know, whether friends or family. But I do want to say that you do have the strength, you have the energy to be able to handle this. And I do see that you are currently in the position right now that you are making a plan. You're planning and expanding and using that energy to be able to move forward. Even though the road forward may be a little bit slower than anticipated, I do see that whatever you're going through right now, I really feel like you have the tools that you need to be able to handle whatever situation this is, whatever sudden unexpected change this might be. This could have something to do with relationships in general. This could have to do with children. If you have children, I do want to say that this may have to do possibly with two children. This could be a relationship. This could be a work situation, dealing with two different coworkers. But whatever this energy is, it was very unexpected. It was very sudden. And if it has not yet come to pass, then it will be happening this week. I feel like there's kind of going to be something being uprooted. Something is going to happen suddenly that kind of might literally shake your world. However, Gemini, what I'm saying for you is that you already have the tools, you have the strength, you have the energy of the sun, the optimism to be able to deal with this in a very good way, even though you may have to juggle some things around. And you may have to juggle things at work with coworkers. You may have to juggle things with, if you do have children, I'm seeing the possibility of two children possibly here. I am seeing that there's going to be things being juggled. If this is the possibility of a relationship, you may be coming through Gemini in our page energy here, which can also indicate Gemini. It is air energy. It may be a relationship that you're dealing with a cups or a water individual. This can sometimes be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So you may have to juggle some things. I feel like after this chaotic event happens, then there may be this kind of balancing act, this kind of juggling things around, moving things around, having to almost weigh pros and cons as to what kind of plan then needs to be implemented moving into the future. And I do feel that it is going to be forward movement. There will be forward movement. It will be slower than anticipated. And I do feel, Gemini, I feel like with this energy here, even though this unexpected sudden change is, you're either currently in it right now or it's going to happen, you're well prepared for it. And I feel like even this planning stage here, this planning and this getting ready almost to expand kind of stage here, I feel like it's something that your gut instinct almost told you that this was going to happen. I feel like some of the signs had already been there, that you already knew that this could possibly be happening or that it was going to happen. And I feel like you already have taken some steps to be able to move forward. And I believe that this slow forward movement is taking into account that you've already started to prepare for it. There are definitely going to be changes happening, sudden changes, and you may not have every piece of information, or you may not have all the details yet. It is going to require some communication. It is going to require some planning, but I feel that there may be even some kind of unexpected surprise that happens. There may be something unexpected, something positive that happens along the way that will help you prepare for this this forward movement. Like I said, whatever happens here, I feel like you're well prepared for it. You are optimistic. You're maintaining your energy levels, your positivity. The effects of this this sudden change, this upheaval, is not going to be as harsh because I do see a lot of positive energy here. And I also want to ask Gemini, I'm also seeing a possibility of a Leo energy here. Just asking that question there. Is there a Leo individual possibly that could be helping you through this situation, or could be helping you to juggle some things during this situation? Because I do see that there is the possibility of possibly a Leo being involved, or someone with a lot of warmth and vitality and energy that may be assisting or maybe helping you to gain some strength and courage during this time. I'm seeing a lot of influence of Leo energy here. So I do want to say again, whether you're dealing with a work situation, a possible sudden change at work, this could be kind of catastrophic. It could be catastrophic. It could be something that you weren't expected. Although I do feel that you kind of know what is going to transpire. You won't have all the details, so some things may kind of be a shock. But whether it's work and you're dealing with coworkers here, whether it's a relationship situation, you're having to multitask and weigh pros and cons to some relationship, possibly a relationship that you are involved in. Gemini, you may be dealing with water energy here. Or this could be the possibility of, if you have children, Gemini, I could see the possibility here that you may be dealing with two children as well in this situation. So there's a sudden change, sudden upheaval, almost kind of a chaotic situation that is happening. And I do feel, like I said, you've been planning. I feel like you're in the planning stage, or you will be in the planning stage shortly, to be able to figure out, how to juggle this situation, how to work this situation, what the best choice is going to be regarding these individuals, whether it's two coworkers or whether it's the possibility of two children, or whether this is your energy here coming out, Gemini, and you're dealing with a water sign individual. I do feel, however, there is going to be some forward movement. It's going to be slow, but I feel like it's going to be a kind of one step at a time. So whatever is being currently, uprooted in your life, whether it's work or family relationships, or even the possibility of a change of belief or some kind of change of ideas. This could possibly be some kind of change of ideas, literally, as the crown is coming off the tower, essentially. So this could be a change of beliefs, a change of how you are thinking. Whatever is happening here, though, I feel like you have a lot of positive energy to help you through this. I feel the possibility of a Leo individual may be involved. I feel there are going to be some weighing of pros and cons here, essentially, and you may have to juggle some things around regarding two possible individuals, or an individual that you're currently involved in, or possibly two children. And, whether you've started planning or you're currently planning or you will need to plan, it is going to be a one step at a time process to move forward again. So essentially, to pick the pieces up after the tower fell, to essentially rebuild, it is going to be a slow process. But I feel, Gemini, that you have the energy and the strength to be able to do it. I feel you have the tools. I feel that you have the planning and the willpower and the assertiveness and the energy that you need to be able to do this. And it is going to be a one step at a time process, Gemini. So that is overall what I'm seeing for you for this week. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. If you like this material, please subscribe and have a good week.